Hey, what's up, Shib fam? What is up, YouTube? We're back with another prologue. This game has a release date of February 22nd. I'm super excited to check this out. I hope you are too. Stick around. Bring your notepad. We've got some investigating to do. So this one is called Plane Accident, and you become an inspector examining the causes of plane crashes. You guys know me, right? Anything with planes, trains, cars, you name it, ships. I love transportation. So I had to check this out. Now, some of y'all might recognize this game because a couple years ago, or a few years ago, there was a game that came out called Accident, and you basically did the same thing, but you were inspecting uh automobile accidents. This one's by the same people or published by the same people, Duality Games, and I had to take a look. It is the prologue. It's available in Steam, and the planned release date is February 22nd. Let's jump right in, shall we? We shall. I'm gonna create a brand new profile. I will be honest, I did spawn in just to make sure I could get my controller to work, and it does work, but I had to open it through the Steam's big picture window. So we're gonna call me Inspector Shib. Bump ba dum ba dum. All right, let's add that profile and let's play that profile. What do we got here? We got the continue the adventure first day, it says. We got the campaign. Oh, basically it's the same thing as that. Let's see, settings. I did go into the settings and I turned down music all the way. Controls. I think I do want to slow the look sensitivity down just a hair. Let's see, and I think that's it. That shows your profile. No, I don't want to change the profile and your exit. Okay, so here we go. It's our first day on the job. While this is loading, do me a big favor. If you haven't hit the thumbs up on the video, hit the thumbs up on the video. It does really good things for a small channel like ours, and I say ours because you're just as much a part of this as I am. And if you haven't hit the sub button yet, make sure you hit the sub button, because you never know where that's going to bring us. We're always doing something different, something fun, and now we have to solve the case. That did not slow it down one bit. Is there another? Can I slow this down even more? There we go. Oh, that's much better, much more smooth. Okay, so what is this? It says, take the backpack from the trunk. I can do that. There, we got the find the wreckage. I'm guessing this is training, right? Because we're like in a warehouse. I'm guessing this is training. They even got some pretend trees, which I'm okay with that. All right, some pallets. Oh, I think we found the wreckage already. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's the wreckage, eh? That is, we're training. We are inspectors in training. So now we got to secure the wreckage. The wreckage is here. At first, you must secure the crash site. For this, use the markers. The one button. What's the one button on the controller? Oh, all right. It is the directional pad. Okay, so we're gonna pop that in there. That was easy. And pop that in there. That was easy too. All right, so now the terrain has been secured. Sometimes it happens that the fire is still burning. My fire is still burning too. The extinguisher, the number 2, and that is right. So up is 1, and what is it? Right on the directional pad. Where's the fires? Oh, all right. So I'm guessing they're not going to be in barrels at the actual sites. But again, this is training, so I get it. All right, so it says secure the evidence. In order to find the cause of the catastrophe, we have to secure all the parts of the aircraft and other evidence. Take a look around and search for fragments of wreckage. When you find them, mark them. Okay, so we got to put the marker back on. And I'm guessing that is 1 it's telling us. Yeah. Okay, so we secured 1. There's 3 of them. Okay, this is... Oh, there's an arrow right next to us. I guess that is one as well. All right, we'll take that. And there we go. Sometimes some evidence is hard to find. Then we can use a drone. Ooh, we have a drone. You have to hit the number 5. I could do that. There. Oh, that's cool. This is the drone's control panel. First, you have to scan the map of the terrain. Choose the option, scan the map. I could do that. Hey, that is super cool, man. Oh, that's awesome. We got a little bit of we got some drone action going on. And I'm guessing now we're gonna, no, I want to see that again. Having the terrain map, you can check the different zones in detail in search for parts. Okay, so we gotta search for parts. Do I have to click on a zone? All right, that's kind of cool, man. So it looks like it found, these are our spots, must be. Excellent. The drone has found something. I suggest that you check it out. Okay. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. I have to hit the number 5 to put that thing away. All right, so I am guessing that's the first one, right? Do we have to equip our, yeah, we have to equip our flags again. The drone doesn't distinguish between different objects, so it happens that this finds regular pieces of trash. Let's check the second point. What's the second point? What? I don't see another arrow. What's the second point? Uh-oh. I don't see the second. Is that a... Oh, that looks like it's just a light, eh? Ooh, but it's in... Okay, it's in here. All right, that's cool. Ooh, I found the prop. We found the propeller. There we go. So we have secured all the evidence. Now we have to prepare the photographic documentation. Every time we need to create a photographic documentation, the blue circles indicate places that can contain subjects worth of recording. Okay, so take the camera out. What's camera 3? Okay, that is down on the directional pad. Cool. So what do? We stand in it? Yeah, I guess so. What do? We take pictures? Let's see. Look around, inspect the parts of the wreckage closely. If something appears interesting, the camera will illuminate red. Okay, that is definitely red. So I'm going to say that is a 1, and yes, it crosses us off the list. And now we have to stand in this guy. I don't see any red. I don't see any red. Oh. Oh, yeah, that bottle. That's right. That bottle was evidence. Okay. There we go. Order the wreckage to be transported. When we have all the parts of the wreckage and the photos, then we can move on to the proper investigation. Take the telephone out. Okay. Call the hangar. Oh, they're gonna transport it. Sweet. Hey, look at us. So we're back at the, yeah, we're back. We're back. It says read the case's documents. Where would the documents be? Oh, here. Here's all the parts, though. There is the plane, all the parts that we found. Oh, I see an arrow. This must be the office. Yep, it is. All right, so we're going to read the case file first. Place of incident, type of aircraft, flight data, recorder, number of passengers, the pilot, and description of the event. It doesn't show me anything. All right, so now what does it say? Check the technical documentation. Okay, it's flashing at that. So this is the plane maintenance record. Okay, so June 13th, this thing was quick but poor cheap services. They replaced the components. They replaced wings, hyperspeed. No other malfunctions found. The work was done by Mechanic X. I wonder if he's related to Helper B in Farming Simulator. So let's check out in November. This thing had XYZ service. That is very, very technical terms. Replace components. It replaced the engine. No other malfunctions. All right. So now we got to check the logbook, which is pilot flight log. And we're going to take a look at this. August 8th, this guy, Airfield 1 to Airfield 2 flight. Weather was sunny. And then on the 3rd, Airfield 2 to Airfield flight, weather was cloudy. Flight duration 35 minutes. Flight without disruptions. So now it says check the photographic documentation. Well, we already seen these because we took the pictures, didn't we? All right, so there's I remember taking that picture, and I remember taking that picture. All right, so interesting. It's we're checking what's in the bottle. Okay, so I'm guessing we're gonna have to test the contents of the bottle. I'd rather sip this coffee. That's what I'd rather do. And there was one witness, Lady Y. She sounds interesting. Witness's testimony. Okay. So the plane exploded in the air. It was a bomb. Ooh, I think that solves the case. Inspect the black box. Let's check the recordings from the black box. Okay, what is this? This is the blueprints. Airplane blueprints. Oh, okay. It's showing us where the black box is, which is right there. All right. I am going to say we're good there. How do I get back? How do I get out of here? How do I get out of there? Oh, I'm stuck. I am definitely. Oh, you know what? We're not stuck anymore. All right, so inspect the black box. I bet you it's on the plane. Look at this tool stand. I thought there would be an arrow. So we got ourselves a D-wall. Well, it's rewood, but we all know what that means. Okay, so we have to take the cover off. I'm liking it so far. We have the cover. It's important to keep order of your workplace. Put the cover on the pallet. I'm guessing it's one of these. Oh, it is one of these. All right, so we got the hatch out, and now there's the black box. Boy, I'm gonna adjust that. Yeah, I think we should. All right, that did not work, but we're gonna put our black box over here. But I want to put my drill back. I love it. All right, so now we have to inspect the black box. That sounds like one of the chipmunks. That seems a little loud. Let's turn this down. In order to read the recording of the aircraft's last flight, we have to adjust the airwaves if both the sinusoids are at the same position. Oh, so is that a sinusoid? Oh, we could do that. All right, that's said beautiful weather. That's all I made out. But it says receive. Let's see what the black box recording. Okay, so we have to go check our email in the office. What do you guys think? All right, so I listened to it again. It said, beautiful weather, beautiful flight, and then he said, I'm going down. All right, so we got to check our emails. I'm going to say our inbox. Black box decoder. The recording was decoded correctly. The result of the reading during the flight. The plane would rapidly lose altitude a number of times. It must be inspected whether it was caused by weather conditions or the steering system. Send the result for further investigation in the Aviation Aerodynamics Institute. All right, so what does that mean? We have to send an email? Okay, so now we have to send an email. Are we going to have to... Aviation, please conduct a further analysis. Okay, so we did it. And now we have to call the witness. Oh, this is convenient. The phone is right there. Is it the mechanic? No, I thought it was a lady. I thought it was Lady Y. All right, we'll call this guy. Place all the clues on the board. That was a very, very quick phone call, I'm going to say. So now we hit place clues on the board. Oh, this is very convenient. All right, so that's our lady who yelled, "It's a bomb." What's going on here? All right, and then what's the next one? So that's the bomb. That is our black box recording, right? Well, this. I hope they add controller sensitivity. And then what's this guy? This is our that substance. Send the bottle for analysis. Where's the bottle? Oh, on a pallet. On a pallet. Ooh, just follow the arrows. I'm liking this. I'm hoping that it's not like this, though. Send the bottle for analysis. Give the prepared package to the courier. How perfect. All right, our package is off for analysis, and we have to read our email. What does it say? It says, we've thoroughly inspected the black box recording and have compared it to the weather conditions on the plane's flight route. The losses of altitude were caused by natural weather phenomena and not by any problems with the steering. The plane's control systems were functional. Perfect. So we can rule that out. Reconstruct the wreckage of the plane. We have to go use our tools again. All right, so we're going to start with our prop. Part 1. Boy, that's, All right, now we need, what does this say? Oh, I already see the arrow, so we'll grab that. That is the rudder, so we'll put that guy on there. All right, make a scan of the wreckage. When the wreckage is put together, we can finally make the proper scan of the aircraft. This will give us answers. All right. You know what? I remember that when we first got here, there was a big sign above this that said scanner, right? Oh, it does. Yeah. All right. So what do we do here? We do scan. Okay, so we're scanning for explosives. I'm really liking all these little animations and stuff. There it goes. That is really wild. I wonder if that's true, though. How true do you guys think that is? All right, receive the box and the email with the examination results. Oh, the courier had the received box. I like it. All right, cool. All right, so here is our results from the black box. Thoroughly inspected black box recording have been completed to the weather conditions. The loss of altitude. Oh no, this. Okay, I thought we already read that. We've checked the contents of the bottle, and as it turns out, it contained hydrogen peroxide. This substance could not have influenced the plane accident in any way. And then our scanner test. The scan has indicated a significant amount of TNT on the fuselage of the plane and numerous marks caused by an explosion. Oh. Exploded in midair. So now we have to place some more clues on the board. All right, place all the clues. All right, and there's one more. Put the clues on the board. We did. There's just one more thing. We must correctly indicate the cause of the catastrophe. Put an X at the end of every clue on the board if it's false. And if it's real. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go by what the email said, right? We're going to check mark that. Put an X on that. Put an X on that. Did we do it? Training completed. Congratulations. You finished your training. From now on, you can conduct investigations on your own. Good luck with your further investigations. I need to take care of other catastrophes. Goodbye. Well, congrats. We just did it. Our training is complete. Mission accomplished. Due to your inquisitiveness, we managed to determine the true cause of the disaster. The investigation lasted 12 minutes. Congratulations. Take on the next case. We might just do that. So our first actual investigation, continue with the adventure, the Goldberg case. All right. So it doesn't really say anything about it, does it? So I guess we got to click on it to find out. A plane has crashed on the reservation near Carltown. A Beechcraft Sundowner light aircraft has crashed. Oh, I didn't even get to read it. That loaded really quickly. Okay, so there's our truck. There we are. Take the backpack. We already know how to do that, right? Let's pull the gate down. All right, we're gonna grab that. And where's the plane crash? Where is it? I don't know. It says find it. I found it, but that took a bit. That was a long road. Okay, so we found the wreckage, and now, okay, so it is showing us. That's kind of what I was not hoping for. I was hoping it wouldn't, kind of hold our hands. You know what I mean? I was kind of hoping, okay, so I think ooh, what's going on in there? We got a fire. Should we put that out first? I think so. All right, let's see. All right. Now we got to go back to this guy. Did we not do it all? Yeah, there's one more. All right, so now we got to secure the evidence. I'm going to say that's some evidence right there. I'm going to say, is that some evidence right there? So how is there? It says there's 10. All right, so there's that one. There's that one. There's a lot of parts and pieces. This thing kind of took off. What's that? It's an old washer and dryer. I don't think that's part of it. I found the prop. Man, it is scattered all around. It really is. It even broke the fence. This poor, I don't know whose land this is, but this poor landowner. So I've got 3 pieces that I can't find. So you know what that means? That means I think we got to break out the scanner. Scan the map. Here she. That's so cool. I love this thing. All right, so now we have to scan for parts. Ooh, this is where we are. Are we gonna have to do all 4 zones? So we do have one over there. Let's just do them all. So it looks like we've got one that's across the river. But I'm not sure if we can I get over there? I'm not sure it's gonna let me. Oh yeah, up and over. Let's see here. I might have to look at that again. All right, so I don't think that's it. That is just something it's finding on the field. Oh goodness. I got a feeling that some of these are the buildings. Yeah, let's take a look at this. I bet you this is too. Oh, we got to go a little bit further. Our last 2 are right on it. Oh no. Can I not? All right, maybe I can't. Can I grab these though? Secure the evidence. I don't think it's gonna let me. All right, everything's been secured, pictures taken. Here comes the transport to take everything back to our warehouse where the real investigation begins. First things first, we got to go read our documentation. I can't remember case file. There we are. That's Carlton, outskirts, Beechcraft. There's no flight data recorder, so does that mean there's no black box? 1 victim, 1 passenger. Pilot was Alfred Goldberg. Okay. The machine suddenly lost altitude. The weather conditions were ideal. The pilot did not report any malfunctions. The machine suddenly lost altitude and crashed on the territory of the Blue Creek. Okay, so there's that one. Now we're going to check the flight log. New York to Mount Mary. Mount Mary to New York. New York to Mount Mary. New York to Boston. Savannah. The engine is slightly stuttered. Okay. There's a lot to read here. There's a lot to read. We have 3 witnesses. The sheriff. Tragedy just happened. Go and ask them. Maybe they'll tell you. I've managed to find out that the people who saw the accident were Helen and Old Bill. Go ask them. I'm not sure who that is. The cause of the pilot's death was numerous internal injuries caused by the aircraft crashing into the ground. Okay, so that's the coroner must be, and then the assistant. All right, there is that. All good. I don't believe this is an ordinary accident. Maybe he will know something more. Okay, so we've got to talk to the mechanic, must be. And where's the technical? There's the technical log. The maintenance, okay. This is good. There's a lot to go through here. All right, so let's call the mechanic. Right, there is the mechanic, Paul. All right, so what's he going to tell us? I've been working with aircrafts for 20 years, 7 to 8 of which have been with the Goldbergs. I never allow myself any screw-ups. You can check it by making a scan. Oh, we're going to make a scan. And then old Bill, right? He said, Helen, I was driving with my kids, saw a plane falling. I saw a falling plane. It was flying in a slanted way as if it had trouble staying in the air. That is good information. And then old Bill. All right, I was coming out to throw some grain to them chickens, and I see this big old plane going right down, black smoke coming out of the tail. Must have been some engine malfunction. Okay, all right, so we're getting somewhere. Now we got to place the clues on the board. As I mentioned, this video might go, might go a little longer than our usual 30 minutes. Mechanic Paul. I think Mechanic Paul's got something to do with it. I don't, should we, as investigators, should we make it a theory? We should start making some kind of theory. That's it. Assemble the aircraft. Wait, all the parts? No way. I find it really odd that there's no... Oh, how come I can't put that on? Is it the wrong side? Uh-oh. No. No. I got it backwards. This has got to go first. All right, so the plane's all put together. Ooh, we got our battery's low. It's a good thing we got a whole bunch more. So now we've got to make a scan of the airplane. There it goes. And here it comes. Make a scan of the aircraft skin. Okay. I can do that. So it did not detect any explosives. Wait a second. Oh, you know what? I think I have made the wrong scan. I have to scan the surface. All right, so we've got to be able to fit this. It looks like it's in the box. I don't know if we're going to be able to ship this all, but the engine and the aileron are in the box. Let's go see if he'll actually take it. If this works, I'll be surprised, but it's sticking out of the box. Maybe I need a second box. That was it. All right, so we've got everything going off, and now we've got to check the contents of the flask, which is this guy. Send the flask for examination. All right, so this is our last package. All right, so now we've got to call the 4 witnesses, and I'm guessing it's the 4 that are highlighted. So let's call the mechanic again. I told you the plane was functional. The plane's last review was Aerotech. Miss Goldberg brought the plane back herself. Is the wife a pilot? Of course. It was her who usually flew the plane to the mountains. All right, so that's a little bit more. Dr. Quinsby. He's not answering. Miss Goldberg. All right, so a violent life and a violent death. He was always a ticking bomb. Ooh, I never knew when he would explode and start another fight. This is looking... That's suspicious. This is a little sus. And the assistant is backing it up. Things have been sour between the Goldbergs for a long time. She wanted a divorce, and he would say it would only be over his dead body. It was about their common property, $1 million. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking what you're thinking. It's very suspicious. It is suspicious. I'm thinking the same thing. And now we have to call Aerotech. All right, so this is our last. Can I help you? Did we take care of Goldberg's plane? Yes, as far as I can remember. Miss Goldberg brought it here personally at about a year ago. It all looked good in the papers. Maybe Jim, who conducted the inspection, Okay, so we got to talk to Jim. This is getting crazy. Says leave a message. All right, maybe we're not supposed to talk to him. Receive the box and the email with the examination results. All right, so we have received the stuff back. Received the box and the email with the examination. All right, so inbox, chemical lab. Having conducted the analysis, we confirmed that there's a 15-year-old Scotch whiskey inside, so he was drinking. How come it didn't say receive the box and the email with the Oh, we haven't received that yet. Okay. I think you have to make 3 trips. Yep, you gotta make all 3 trips, I believe. So the Aviation Institute conducted a series of tests. We found no technical malfunctions. During the crash, the engine was operational. And then, from the aerodynamics department, we've checked the aileron, and the preliminary analysis showed that could have fallen off before hitting the ground. We suspect it to be the fault of the applied mounting screws. This is getting more and more sus by the second. Let's call Dr. Quinsby. It looks like he might have some more information. Was there whiskey in the hip flask? I recommend a blood test to check whether Goldberg was piloting under the influence. So how do we order a blood test? How do we order a blood test? It took me a bit, but this is how we take off the screws. But I'm not quite sure how do we unscrew the screws. Do I need a regular screwdriver? Maybe. How do I get these screws off? Maybe I do need this. Send the screws for examination. Oh, man. Thank goodness I was lost for like a half hour. All right, so we're back to calling the witnesses. We've got... Who? Mechanic Jim? I was the one that made the last inspection. In general, it was all good. The aileron didn't touch it. If it was replaced, it must have been done earlier and not in our place. Miss Goldberg, pretty hot for her age. Did I talk to her? Nah, I'm kind of shy of women. Okay, so we got him, and I guess we got to call Miss Goldberg again. I wanted to leave for a long time. I took the car and visited my lawyer on the way in order to file for the divorce. You could check it. Did you suggest that it was me that caused the accident? Ludicrous, she said. Okay, so I think that's it for that. So receive the email with the examination of the blood results. We already did that. Okay, so the blood test of the deceased man indicated an alcohol level, so he was sober. He was sober. So we can take that off. All right, and our screws are back. All right, the deliver screws have been made from poor quality steel and had no require attestations. Should screws should never be used in aircrafts. Oh, that's not good. Check when the aileron was serviced. I don't think it was. All right, so it was in 2019. They fixed the altimeter, conservation of the yoke, replacement of ailerons on both wings. So now I'll call the witnesses. We have spent more time on the phone. The lawyer. Oh, that's right, because the wife went to the lawyer's office. The proof, it's if there's a need, I can provide the monitoring footage from the office's reception hall. Okay, so she was not involved. There's the flycraft. Young Tom's telephone number. Goldberg's plane inspection. Please give me a moment. It was about 3 years ago. Young Tom was taking care of it, so I think we've got to call Young Tom. And he's not answering. Well, that's kind of fishy. All right, Young Tom decided to answer this time. If I wasn't at work, I'd punch him. Wait a second. Goldberg's plane, remember? Well, this Goldberg guy kept on screaming that he wanted it to go faster. An exceptionally unpleasant character. If I wasn't at work, I'd punch him in the face. The aileron, yes, I replaced it. The problem with the screws, I've got no idea. I ordered the screws at All Stuff Inc. I can send the order. An email has arrived in the inbox, so let's go ahead and receive the email. It's going to be this one. We've received your order for the universal screws. The expected delivery time is 4 days. Thank you for shopping. All right, so we have to send an email for the bolts to all stuff, right? There we go. Wait for the email. So they did sell the screws, and it was clearly stated in the advertisement that they had no attestation since they are a collector's item. Attaching the screen from our shop as proof. Okay, so Tommy boy, this is all your fault, Tommy. All your fault. I knew it would come back to bite us. These screws, Goldberg kept screaming. He was in a hurry, and he had to get him the plane ready right that moment. Unfortunately, there was no aileron screws missing, or anywhere missing stocks. I was sick and tired of that guy, and the fact that he kept screaming at me, I wanted him off my back. So I ordered replacements for the screws off the internet. They said they were no different from the originals. I was young and stupid. I definitely want to do that now. So we have to... what caused the issue? So we know it wasn't her. She's got an alibi, so the alibi checks out, right? Alibi confirmed. He was not drinking. So we got to say it was the screws, right? It was young Tom. Explanation of the crash. Helen saw a plane flying in a slanted manner, lost controllability. The cause had been the aileron, which got detached from the wing. Young Tom, the mechanic, had used uncertified bolts in order to fulfill Goldberg's unrealistic expectations as quickly as possible. This rush turned out to have a fatal consequences. A sad ending, but we got it. We finished. We did it. And there it is, mission accomplished. We managed to determine the true cause of the disaster. The investigation lasted 43 minutes. Congratulations. Take on the next case, which I am 100% sure we do not have the ability to do. In fact, I don't even think there is another case. So I was correct. That is it for the prologue. I'm kind of glad we got it all into one video, but it's going to be a lengthy video, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. I certainly did. I'm looking forward to this. February 22nd is the full release. This is super exciting. Let me know what you think. Let me know if it's something you're going to check out and play. And let me know if you want to see more of this when the game is fully released. If you haven't hit the like button yet, do me a big favor, hit the like button. And if you haven't hit the sub button either, hit the sub button. Join us on our journey. Speaking of journeys, man, I thank you all for joining me, not just today, but every day. Hope to see you on the next one. Until then, stay safe, look after one another. Hey, be kind to yourself. You deserve it. Much love, everybody. Peace.